Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Omokolo Faith Makondo. I am the Client Care Specialist of Leadership Nursery. We are here in Chanoga at the Renewal Retreat 2019, and I am with Luda Rabinole here. I want to gain something from her, and I'm here to come and ask her to share some information with us here. Hello, Luda, how are you?
Good morning, Umukolo.
Can we introduce to us who are you, where are you coming from, and how did you get to learn about the Renewal Retreat 2019?
My name is Luda Rabinele. Thank you, Umukolo, for having me. I am from Gaborone, residing in Gaborone. I came here to renew your retreat 2019. I firstly introduced to this by my sister Tembi Puteho. Well, she invited me to the graduation, and then I was very interested to just keep on continuing following all their sessions they were doing. I firstly went for the Live to Lead, and after Live to Lead I went for the Tea with Hannah. Then I was just interested, keeping on trying to be one of the groups, and every time as they were doing their sessions, I would be interested, and I received the invitation for the Renew Your Retreat. Then I paid for it. I came. That's why I'm here now, and I'm still interested to continue with it. I'm interested, and I'm inspired. I'm hoping to be one of the graduates of the Ignite Your Spark for the 2019. My hope is to be starting in January 10th for the Ignite Your Spark, because as I see this, it's something which I really needed for my personal growth, for my whole life. I mean, in the personal area, we really need something like this. So my interest is just to go beyond and find myself maybe sometimes having something like that in life, to try and groom and bring up people out of the nutshell. Because as I have realized is that the whole life of ourselves is that we're living in the nutshell. We think we are okay with what we have. We think we are fine with this life, but really we don't know. We need even more. We need to educate ourselves in the whole area of our lives. We need to educate ourselves in the personal growth, health, family life, relationship-wise, and looking at myself, how I grew up. And especially in our culture as Botswana, sometimes some of the things we just take them for granted. We think there is a certain area where you don't have to do anything, and you find yourself that you are just okay because you have grown up now. These are the things which you don't have to do. And really, you are neglecting yourself. We mostly neglect ourselves. We really neglect ourselves in most of our lives. That's why we found ourselves at the end of the day, we don't even think of anything. We don't grow. Our brains just goes dull. We only work on the other part. We just looking at ourselves by when we think, when I'm wearing this jean, or when I'm at work, or because I'm in this position, I'm okay, I don't need anything. But since I have joined Hannah Lecture's programs, by just interacting and seeing and being there with the group, even when I'm not saying anything, I found I found a lot of light, and I'm really inspired.
That's the powerful of being like-minded people.
Exactly, I'm really happy about it, and I feel I'm overwhelmed. I'm just like, if I have what I could just give, I will just be part of this for the rest of my life. And I I wonder whether I'll as well sometimes go to Canada and meet with John Maxwell and thank him for just for just giving us this great coach.
Wonderful.
And as for Hannah, I see her as a, you know, somehow I have that attachment, because everything she's doing here, the teas she's giving, I have been doing them all along. I've been just at my house drinking those teas, buying those teas, but nobody has ever taught me about it. Nobody has ever
You have
introduced
been on the right track.
even the eating, even not to use sugar in teas and all those things. Though I'm not really, but to connect with myself as well is something which I do without a coach. But then I think if I could
If
be,
you get a coach, you will go.
I may go long
move
so
forward. Yeah, okay. Can you tell me what's the most usable strategy that you gained from the retreat that you have?
Hey, there's a lot. There's a lot of.
Can you just pick one?
The one thing which I really picked and which I really have to work on is time. Time. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You see, I'm one person who's I'm poor at the time. I'm a late comer. So, but I have realized the importance of it. And if you are on time, if you do things really on time, the spots that will really take you somewhere. Okay. If it's 5 o'clock, it has to be 5 o'clock.
You have to be on time.
Yeah.
What you like most at the retreat?
The love and the openness. The openness, the love, the coming together, the warming up. I mean, everything here is there. Yeah, fun. It's not always like work. No, but when comes that you have to do something, you have to do it. The seriousness is there, and the playing time is there. You enjoy yourself, and the other thing, health. The health part. Okay. Because that is one of the things, the area of my life. That is something which I really enjoyed, because I don't want to be a doctor's client myself. Even at home, I always say that to people. I don't like to be a doctor's client. I remember I normally don't go too much to the doctors. I check myself regularly, but I'm still.
You're getting there.
Yeah.
How are you feeling now?
Okay, because we are parting. Well said. But then I feel renewed.
Okay. How can you share with someone who wants to come and join us at the retreat? Renew 2020.
I will just tell the person, it's take it or leave it. This is a wow. Somebody needs it. Everybody needs it. There's no limit. I mean, if somebody limits themselves, what I do is, maybe if you could remember, I even introduced it to my friends, those ladies. They didn't take it, but for some reasons, because we ended up not doing anything. But I still tell them about it. And they still reflect the name Hannah Lecha when we talk. I think if God has to give me that, I think I can bring more students.
Wonderful. Thank you, Luda. Thank you so much for the information. I think you have heard for yourself from Luda. Thank you for having you here, Luda.
Thank you, Mogolo, for having me.
You are welcome.